Once, in a small village, Annie happily plays with her friends, their laughter filling the air. While playing, Annie looks at a faraway shop window. The toys and sweets in the window shine brightly, making Annie dream about them. But she knows that she does not have enough money. So she turned her back and walked into the forest to continue playing there. As Annie walks, she imagines she's a princess, exploring a magical kingdom. Annie spots a shiny coin hidden among the roots of an old tree. Annie picks up the coin. A magical voice comes from the coin and says, "I can give you your biggest wish." Annie holds the coin tightly and shouts, "I wish to be rich!" Annie wakes up in a fancy bedroom, with soft silk sheets and shiny expensive furniture around her. Annie is amazed and excited by all the riches around her. Piles of gold and fancy dresses fill the room. Annie sits alone at the head of the grand dining table. There is lots of food in the room, but everything feels quiet and lonely. Servants walk around Annie, but she still feels lonely inside. Annie misses hearing her family's voices and laughter in the halls. Annie walks alone in the big playroom, filled with toys no one is playing with. Annie feels lonely as she looks at the quiet toys around her. Annie's eyes grow gentle as she remembers the happy times she had before. Annie walks alone in the fancy garden, where the bright flowers and neat bushes make her feel even more alone. Annie hears children laughing far away, and it reminds her sadly of what she's missing. She realizes what she has taken for granted. Annie sits by herself in her fancy bedroom, feeling very sad and lonely. Annie cries as she holds the magic coin tightly in her hand. Moonlight filters through the expensive drapes, casting shadows across Annie's despair. She clutches the coin tighter as she realizes that money cannot buy happiness or true friendship. In the dim mansion, Annie stands alone, with soft shadows moving across her face. The coin shines in the light, and Annie's eyes show a new, strong decision. Annie says loudly, "I wish to go back to my old life," and her voice fills the quiet mansion. "I understand now that real riches are love and friendship," Annie says. Suddenly, Annie finds herself back in the familiar forest, with the same tall trees all around her. Annie holds the coin in her hand and looks closely at its old, worn surface. Annie feels a strong sense of understanding as she makes her final choice. Annie sprints back to her village, her heart soaring with anticipation. She sees her family and friends playing in the village square. Annie returns to the village square, embraced by family and friends. Laughter fills the air as loved ones celebrate Annie's return with heartfelt hugs. Annie and her family gather around the dinner table, their laughter echoing through the room. The room glows with warmth, a testament to the love that binds them. In this simple moment, true happiness radiates from their shared stories and jokes. Annie's happy laughter fills the village square, mixing with the lively, joyful feeling all around her. Annie looks at the familiar faces and bright colors of her home, feeling peaceful and happy inside. Annie softly says, "I have everything I need right here," her voice sure and calm. Annie walks back to the forest, looking carefully at the ground she knows so well. Annie kneels down and gently touches the ground, getting ready to bury the coin. With a serious heart, Annie gently puts the magic coin into the ground. She covers the coin with soil, choosing to let go of temptation and hold on to what truly matters. As the sun sets, Annie and her friends sit on the grassy hill, laughing happily across the quiet village. They talked about their dream. Their smiling faces show the simple, happy life they love. Do you think money can buy happiness? What makes you happy? Share it in the comments below. We'd love to hear it.